I got Sleeping Kitty Cat here. Smeagol snuck in today. He wasn't supposed to be in here today, and Chris let him in because he was crying at the door. But neither one of us were in here. We're like, you know what? You can actually be trusted in here by yourself, because the only thing he does is he climbs in this chair, and if you let him, he'll sleep here from like 7 o'clock in the morning until about 7 o'clock at night. He won't get up. He might sometimes want to go out to go have a bathroom break or something at like 1 o'clock. But a lot of times he just sleeps straight through 12 hours. But the last few days we're changing up our schedule. The traffic has become an issue even at night. So for the good of the, to try to keep them alive as long as possible, we're no longer letting them out unsupervised. So previously we were just letting them out at midnight and bringing them back in at 5 o'clock. And the last week, and we don't know if it's because it's the holidays or whatnot, but for the last week, it's just been drunk drivers and idiots driving at like 2 o'clock in the morning on these, back streets, rural road where we live. And it's up until 2 o'clock in the morning there's traffic. And the other night, Chris was like, he should let the cats out at like midnight, and then I was already basically asleep, and I hear like yelling in the front door smashed open, and Chris is out in the street yelling and screaming. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And for some odd reason, we're getting a wave of tarantulas. So there was a big, 6-inch round tarantula crossing the street, and like 5 of the cats had descended on it. And we're like, what is this? And it's the middle of the road in front of our house. And there never used to be any traffic, but this year it's just gotten bad. And as Chris was like trying to kill this tarantula and keep the cats off of it, like 3 vehicles came by, and it was like 12:30 at night, and Chris was like, we can't let them go out anymore. And I was like, I agree. So we're having to retrain them, all 3 of the males, that they can't go out at night, but they can go out in the day, but only if we supervise them in the backyard, and they can go into the woods behind the property. So far it's working. We've done 3 days of that. So what we've done is the passageway that they take on the side of our house, we've sort of put a temporary chicken wire fence there, which doesn't keep them out long term if we weren't watching them, but it does give us the chance that if like Chris is outside hanging clothes or taking care of the chickens, it means that the cats, the male cats, will wander over there, and they'll kind of sit there stumped while there's something in their way, and then they'll start sniffing around. They don't immediately try to like jump up the post and go up to the rooftops. So it's been working the last few days of giving us a chance to be like, hey, no, get away from there. And she takes the broom. I've done it 5 or 6 times now too, and just like, hey, shoot, shoot, shoot. Trying to train them, just you don't need to go down there when you're outside. So they're going out in the daytime now. And then we're bringing them in at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We're not letting them out unsupervised. It's only supervised outdoor stuff. But Chris is outside most of the time, so she's been on it the last few days. And then I've handled it a few times on like lunch breaks and stuff. But, what's up, Aaron? Excited to catch a stream? The downside to that is that they were grumpy little boys last night. Especially this one right here. He wanted to go out at like 2:30 in the morning, and he had to go to the bathroom. And we've got a cat box, but all of our cats prefer to go outside and not use the litter box. It's the coolest thing, because they'll just go out to the woods, or the boys will go out across the street. That's where they go, is out in the field. But we're not letting them out at night anymore, and so we're trying to train them that they need to use the litter box at night. He got grumpy last night. He came to my side of the bed and like bit my shoulder, and then like pawed at my head and like bit my head. And then I was like, buddy, just get down. And I pushed him, and he went around me and went over to Chris and like started pulling her hair and like row row row. It's like, dude, 10 minutes later he took a big dookie in the cat box. He just wanted to go outside and go to the bathroom, and he's like, let me outside. So it's been kind of frustrating to have to retrain these guys, but it's for their own good so they don't get squished. Because I tell you what, losing one cat that way earlier this year was not... It's never pleasant. I've lost, 5 or 6 cats. It was very sad for when it happened. A week of not feeling good, but I can get over it quickly because I've been through it enough times. Where Chris had never lost an animal before, and it was the one that she chose out of the litter. Like, that's I was like, we don't need to go through that again. So better to give them a couple weeks of discomfort as they adjust to a new schedule rather than gets squished. But he's totally out right now because they've been out playing all afternoon, bringing home lizards and shit. So at least they're still getting their outside time. That's the thing. I have a hard time. What's up, Bubblonia? I never wanted to have animals for the longest time. I did before, and I just, the way it worked was I was not happy with it. I was working construction, and I was given animals that I didn't want. And because I can't say no to stuff like that, you know, I went through my 20s having a golden retriever and a brother and sister cat who sadly ended up spending most of their adult lives just locked up in an apartment because I was at work. You know, I got to work 8 hours a day and I got to drive. So I'm 10, 12 hours a day out, and those animals are just cooped up, and, you know, it's not fair to the animals. So I always said if I was ever going to get animals again, it was going to be in a space where they could roam free and be animals. Like, it's so sad when I walk down the street because people here don't treat animals like pets. And so, like, we walk down the street and neighbor has a really nice house. This is like 6 blocks down. We're walking down to the river the other day. Neighbor has a really nice house, a couple of nice cars, everything else. And then you look in their backyard and there's just this little kind of, it was just a horrible looking beanbag that's been beat the shit out of and everything else. And there's just like 50 stacks of dog shit in a circle around the beanbag as far as the dog can get away from it because it's chained to a post 24/7. It goes as far as it can to the end of its post to take a shit and then comes back and is forced to live its life on this beanbag. And it's literally in their backyard so that they can have their backyard open and the dog will bark if there's people that come by. And I'm like, that shit makes me so fucking mad. I think people like that deserve to have animals taken away from them. I do not agree with that at all. Like, if you're going to be responsible enough to have a pet, you know, you take care of it. Like, it's, you know, that I've never, you know, sorry, personal rant, guys. So that kind of shit drives me nuts. The family dogs, my brother's dogs are pretty free, but they're work dogs on the ranch. My dad leaves his in a kennel a lot of the times, and I'm not a huge fan of it, but his dogs are work dogs, and they do go out and work every single day. But if you don't put them in a kennel, they go work. Even if you're not there, they will go work cows. They will herd cows. So the only way to keep them out of trouble is to you keep them locked up for the night, and then you let them out and go work during the day. But the chained up things, man, poor dogs. You know, they never clean up its poop. You know, they just throw some food out there, throw some water, bark at the strangers, good boy. You know, fuck that. Do I have anything I need to stick in the bank? Not really. Just sell all this stuff. What's up, Rain? You stumbled into the afternoon rant. One of these days I need to go just finish figuring out crafting and burn up all the mats that I've got. One thing I still haven't sorted is like where are all the probably need to go look this up, but like where are all the quartermasters so I can start seeing where I can spend all these goodies. What do we got going over here? Literary enthusiasts. They were overcome by the passions Mr. Scribeson's prose unleashed. Give them some air and they'll be up in time to hear the climax. Noah Scribeson.
You need something?
Another fan eager to hear my brilliance given life in my own voice. What a treat it must be.
I need a target.
Have a good one.
It reminds me of the bards in Baldur's Gate 3. Nice, Rain. You've probably been watching the Rogue Trader streams. I think I've done Rogue Trader the last couple of days. I know I did Rogue Trader last night. Pretty sure I did Rogue Trader Saturday night too. I got to try to get that. I'm gonna have to start playing that offline. I didn't anticipate that, but I'm gonna have to play it offline because I want it wrapped up by the end of January or end of December. I don't want that to turn into a 2-month project if I can avoid it. Because I still have a bunch of guides I need to make, but I need to get finished with the playthrough so that I can get to some of the guide stuff that I got to do. So I'm gonna probably power through starting tomorrow. I'm gonna pick up the controller, finally learn the controller on Rogue Trader, and just power through. See if I can get to the halfway point in the next few days. Bubble says I had 3 whole hours to myself today. I used it to sleep, dude. So because we changed the schedule with the cats, the nice thing is I can start sleeping from like 10 o'clock at night until whenever I wake up in the morning, instead of like going to bed at midnight and getting up at 5. Because that was getting old after a couple of months. But we got to train the cats first. So neither one of us have had a lot of sleep the last few nights because they're just monsters from like 2 o'clock onwards. So we get about 4 hours of uninterrupted sleep, and then the cats are like, but I have been taking my naps. I needed another nap before this stream. I took about an hour and a half nap at like 9 o'clock. We went to the grocery store and came back, and I took a nap. Got up, did some work, and was going to take another nap, and I was like, screw it. I'll just hopefully go to bed early. And supposedly, if it doesn't rain tonight, I think we're going to barbecue some hot dogs. Grill up some dogs, which we were going to do last night, and then it decided it was going to rain, so did not get to do it. What's up, Fritzman? Welcome to YouTube. Don't forget we're multi-streaming on Twitch, everybody who wants to come hang out. I don't know what we're doing tonight. Mads had mentioned doing transmog stuff. Transmog runs. Thanks for the membership on YouTube, Ray. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it. Check out the member videos. Did most recent analytics report went out today for members. I gotta figure out. Oh, I can't say my chair got here today, though, guys. My draft chair. So it didn't get here early enough for me to set up. It got here at like 3 o'clock, and I was not ready to dive into that an hour and a half before the stream. So tomorrow, I'll get the chair assembled, and I should actually have a draft chair for tomorrow night's stream. Elwood EQ asks, what's up for tonight? I think we're doing transmog stuff. I'm waiting for Maduros to get back, because he was the one who had in mind what we were doing. least I'm assuming Maduros was just switching over into something. I do need to go grab the daily.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles. Honor all dragons. Go in service. Victory in all your battles. Glory to all dragons.
Oh, this is like a slow mount kind of.
Which one?
The shale link, like a stingray dragon type thing.
Huh.
Finishing some quest, a worthy ally dream warden. Kind of working into that one, and a bunch of people were out there just whacking everything, so I jumped in and finished it off with them, and gave me this mount as part of it.
Nice.
Catalog shale link, count level mount. Summons and dismisses. See what happens when I go off the edge here. Oh yeah, that's like falling. Interesting. So it's a floating mount. Pretty cool though.
Demo
A
Warlock.
worthy out.
Nice.
That was part of jumping into one of these campaigns, I think. Yep. I was just able to unlock that one by finishing. I think it was getting into the vault for the first time.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that put me on the track here to open this one up. And that. Aiding the Accord. Yeah, Dragonflight. Yep. Chapter 3. Now I gotta earn up the reputation for a minute here. That went pretty quick though. I was just there for like 5 minutes. I'm at 1,000 already. I'm at 3,000.
No, it goes pretty quick once you start going. Well, I'm hoping Maduros is going to get back. See, it said
Yeah, I
something,
thought it was.
but he logged out, so I don't know if he was going somewhere else. But I don't know, but he mentioned doing BFA raids for transmogs, which we can just go. I've got one of them banked, I think. Actually, from when I was leveling.
I'm pretty clueless when it comes to anything
Shoot.
beyond just joining the pickup groups.
I don't know shit, so it'll be
Which has been interesting to say the least.
which one was this? The Siege of Borealis?
I like the Christmas deco here. Snazzy.
BFA was a great expansion ring.
The
I really
daily, what's
enjoyed
the
it.
you got a quest NPC for the daily? Did you say?
Yeah, that's in the center. You're right by them. It's in the. It's around that central water.
Oh, the guy. Oh, the.
He's like got
one
two
with the-
barrels or something that he's carrying.
Oh yeah, he gave me the
The time walking one.
yeah, the time walking. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
I've had a couple other ones along the way. I wasn't sure if they were ones you repeat or not. One was like do 10 world quests, complete that. But the ones for that vault in there, that's the ones that just keep on going. Maduros, yeah, he said he was ready to roll on all that. Well, the good thing about this game is you can alter course and do many of things.
Well, we'll go. I'm gonna go look them up real quick and see if we can't. I don't even know what the first one is, so we're gonna go look it up.
I got one cool shoulder, and then it looks like the rest is, I guess, from a raid. Have to wait. The dream one too. I think that's probably one of the harder ones. I don't know how those raids work. That's pretty insane though. You can LF raid. Those must get messy.
I haven't done it yet. I have not done any. I need to though. Everybody says it's basically just like doing a normal group.
What,
There
they're
are
looking
some
for raid?
mechanics.
Really?
Yeah, there are some
Yeah.
mechanics that you need to pay attention to, but you also have to pay attention to mechanics if you're gonna do a dungeon. Like, don't step in the red shit. You know, that kind of stuff. It's like once
It's mainly like the ones with Chromie. If you weren't in the bubble, you die in one shot. Those are the
Correct.
ones you really need to know.
well, and that's exactly what you're gonna find those types of mechanics in all the raids. So
Yeah, it's pretty it's kind of a shit show, but it's fun. But EverQuest, the rating was so, the mechanics were so like set in stone and just different. It was different. More like kind of control of what you're doing. It felt like it, and more could go into one room and the whole raid could wipe within seconds. I'll try it soon, man. Yeah, it says I can do it now, but I just didn't want to kill everybody without knowing what to do a little bit.
yeah, because we can't queue for the
They'll fix that. That's kind of weird. I don't think they want to lock people out of being able to play smoothly. That's kind of a, I mean, they allowed it every other way pretty much, so why would they not clear it for all those other paths? Because if they're trying to undo the roadblock, then you might as well just kind of, except for that, whatever those outworld quests, that makes sense, I guess. But time walking, yeah, you should be able to just, you can't like, there's no way around that, huh? You can't like LFG and put your group together or something?
No, but you can do it on yours because it's faction based, so you have to do it all from the faction stuff on your end. Let's see the adventure guide here.
Oh, I got you. The time walking is a different faction thing. I could change the dwarf temporarily. I have a token. I thought they were gonna let me keep touring. Some of these world quests are pretty cool too. What was that other one I was working on? Over there with like getting factions for one of the dragons. Got to pick between Rathian or Sibelian. And you
Oh,
continue
the
to like.
some of the Dragonflight faction quests. Yeah, there's a few of them.
Does that one just keep going?
I think there's a point where it turns into dailies, if I'm not mistaken, because you're trying to earn a
Okay.
faction up, and then it's just a matter of like the items that you can get.
I probably have to like finish a part of it, but at this point, every time I go over there, I just
Yeah,
continue
I
to
wonder
turn
how
into
to
a
find
thing.
this place.
If there's anywhere I should start heading, let me know. Since I can...
Well, I'm looking stuff up online because I do not know what Maduro's had in mind. So I'm trying to figure out how do we get to these places.
Probably couldn't even like decipher what he put here. Yeah, Fey raids. You can solo, not like Legion.
You know, he's talking about the Battle for Azeroth raids that are like level 35 to 50. He says we can
Uh,
solo you could solo them, but there are some mechanics that you have to follow in some cases. But he says there's a ton of transmogs in there. If I can't figure out an easy way to do this, we'll probably just have to wait for him to get back, because he's the one who has the game plan for this, because I've never done this, so I'm trying to Google it on the fly. Because he was
all
logged in,
good,
and then,
man.
like, right as I went live, he logged out, and I was like, wait, did I... And if he... Usually that means he got called in for work or something, usually.
I'm open book. I got rest of the day off, tomorrow off, and then back for the holiday week. Get drilled, and then off for a couple more days. But yeah, and then the wife went to visit her family for a couple days. I couldn't go out of the country, so I'm home, quiet, alone. No one is going to do anything.
Yeah, I
Here.
think I'll have the 22nd and 23rd I'll be home, because Chris is going to go out and cook a bunch of stuff at her family's house, and then come back on the 24th, not 21st.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's a busy
it's
time
nice.
of year for most people.
As much as I love just having them around and hearing the noise, it's nice to have some chance to just not worry about anything for a minute.
All right, so this is dungeon entrances, so I don't even know where to go to these places. So the issue, and I'm not complaining, but they're going to have to fix this, is they made cross-faction available, but you can't queue up cross-faction.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So since I
There's a
can't
couple
queue
of
up, and I don't know
things.
where these actual dungeon entrances are located, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. It's like, well, where are all these places located? And
I
I
think
got
they would have
sidetracked
fixed
looking
something
at
like
some
that already
maps,
because
so...
it doesn't make much sense. They're not trying to block that, you think? Oh, so you can't. So if I was out of the group, you could start it up.
Correct.
Is that
But
right?
yeah. So you could queue, and then when you queue, it just grabs random people and puts you in the group, and then you go do it. Not just like you would with any other group. And also for raids, because you could queue up straight into the raid zones. So you don't actually have to go there manually.
They have it straightforward for pickup groups.
Yeah, I'm gonna say unless Maduros comes back with a game plan, it's probably we're probably hitting a stall because of my lack of knowledge on how to do any of that stuff.
All good. I would say if we had enough people, we could probably try. I know we could probably do a heroic. Whatever I was doing today.
Oh no, we'll definitely. Usually people start logging in when we did the heroics before. I was doing about 2 hours later, so we'll see what's up around 7 o'clock because it's still pretty early right now. A lot of people haven't gotten home from work yet. All right, well if that's a bust, I'm gonna go do some quests and stuff, guys. And then if Maduro gets back, we'll see about putting together some transmog stuff because I know that's what he had on his mind, and I wouldn't mind doing that because I've done 0 transmog hunting. So
yeah, cool. I'll be floating around. All good.
Catch you two guys later.
Yep.
Alright, so I will probably... You know what I could do? We could go back to Stormwind. I think. I remember where the hell the portals are, I never forget. Up top, aren't they? Yeah, one of these. It's Stormwind. Because I know what we could do. Because I need to record some new episodes for my unlocking the various races of the game. So we'll go do one of the other Alliance races tonight. wait, was that the wrong one? Gosh darn it. I always get turned around when I come in here. It's this one. Right? Where does this go? Pay attention now. God damn it. No. Yes, we're good. I don't know which one we want to do yet. We'll go take a peek. Well, it says Oldir is the first BFA raid. Okay, cool. Well, if Maduros wants to get back and everybody wants to do it, we'll go do that transmog stuff. Otherwise, I am going to do one of these racial quests. Let me look these up. It's in that crater with Zandalar. Okay. Man, that's a way. I have no flight. Do you automatically get flight paths now? Because I have none of those flight paths. Unless it's not like classic and you could just go there without flight paths. No, it's all good. It's all good. We'll just wait for Maduros. It's not a big deal. I know you got stuff going on. It's all good, man. All right, we got the Dark Iron Dwarf. I wish these were in order. I've got the Dark Iron Dwarf, the Coltiran, the Lightforged Draenei, the Mechanome. Those are the ones I can unlock. Let's do, I think... Yeah, I think for the next episode of the race unlocking here for World of Warcraft, let's do the Dark Iron Dwarf. So it's this one. It says the Blackrock Depths scenario. Speak with Moira at the Stormwind Embassy to travel to Blackrock Depths. Blackrock Depths. Have you heard how the Dark Iron Dwarves joined the Alliance? It was the most unusual turn of events. Brave heroes of the Alliance have been fighting the Dark Iron Dwarves for years until a schism happened in their ranks. Moira Thorician, a strange daughter of the former Dwarven King Magni Bronzebeard, was leading a faction of the Dark Iron Dwarves. Moira wished to aid the Alliance. This began with an offer to help research Azerite and its potential uses within Blackrock Depths. So if you haven't watched one of these episodes before, we're doing this during a live stream right now, but I'm recording this as its own episode. Because I have a new account and I've never done all of this stuff, I'm going through and unlocking the various races for World of Warcraft. Currently doing Alliance side, then we're going to be doing Horde side. So you can check out previous and other entries in the series by checking the playlist down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. We are supposed to complete a scenario, and I remember correctly, it's like one of these has like a... It's her. Actually, I've talked to Moira.
The Dark Iron Clan will have the respect it is due.
Alright then. I'm ready to go to Blackrock Depths.
May the Black Anvil watch
Take
over
me down and let my dwarf take over. Meet with Moira, Thalen, and Thurgadden. See, when I hear Thurgadden, I think EverQuest. But it might be pronounced Thurgadden. Who knows? Thanks for coming, Renfail. Alright, I've done my best working on refining Azerite since it first appeared in our depths. They're making progress. Anyone keeps asking for updates, seems like every day, so I thought we'd show you what we've learned. There's Maduros right as I started recording this. Alright. Let's pop some more Azerite up here. Place Azerite. When is it going to let me place it? Oh, there's the crate. I have to grab that first. I'm slow. Receive orders from Moira.
Well, I'm listening.
Goblins in the
dismiss
tunnel.
you.
Gather their sorcerers for a counterattack. Champion, take the Dark Iron Highway and see that it's secure. How many of these can I grab? Apparently all of them.
You made quick work of those. We're opening the door. I can hear a whole lot of enemies on the other side. Watch your back.
About to have some fun. Oh, they're not gonna follow. Sneaky bastard. Defend the Dark Iron Highway.
Use Bega Explosive!
Okay, we got a boss mob to defeat.
I don't know who that is, but I'm sure she needs killing.
kind of hit points. Did she just run?
Like I gotta reset our dates and screw some death tracker.
Okay, and that's a perma-stun while she's running away.
Everyone, meet back at the Black Anvil. We need a damage report. Let's get down to business then.
I can't abide those green miscreants any longer.
The three hammers. Stand
Mogul
as one.
Razdong has always been a jealous sort, wishing he was Gallywix or better, but he's the worst sort of greedy. It's a bold move even for him to strike at us in Blackrock. We'll fight him in the Kiss, somewhere he calls the Mother Lobe, like with too many exclamation points. Recover Iron Foe from him. Guess we're going in here. What is this? I'm supposed to click on it. Teleport to Vindicar. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Hold up. Is this part of my storyline? Or was I doing something else? Because I have so many quests. I gotta make sure that I'm not screwing this up. No, this is...
I did not expect you back so soon, High Exarch. I assume you're meeting
No,
with the king.
this is
went
definitely
well?
not where I'm supposed to be. Crap!
Indeed. He is eager to have the army of the light fighting on the side of the Alliance.
How do I get back?
Assemble our forces, Captain, and I will make the announcement.
No, so see, this transported
You
me into
know
the,
how
how do I
fond
leave,
am of
do I
your
leave the group?
speeches, but can it wait? We were just about to send these initiates to undertake the trial.
So this put me in, I have a quest for the Lightforged
Ah,
Draenei, and I
this
think
is
that's what it just put me in,
excellent
because I was just
timing,
clicking on the map instead
You
of paying
can see
attention.
firsthand what it means
No!
for a soldier to become Lightforged.
I don't
Proceed,
want to
Faria.
see any of this. I want to, like, exit, and I don't know how to get out. I was hoping that I could just leave, like leave the instance, but it didn't want to let me.
We stand with the Alliance.
Yeah, I entered the wrong thing. I realized that as soon as I clicked it. Question is, I don't know how to get out of here now that I'm in it. Other than like recalling back, I suppose. I don't know why I thought that I should, because it just prompted me to click the thing rather than go deeper into the dungeon. So that's a herp derp on my part. I got sidetracked reading other shit. Alright, let's go back to Stormwind real quick. You know what? Are those other guys waiting on me? If they're waiting on me, I'll just redo this another time, because I can always cancel the quest or redo it. Yeah, it does condition you to always click the shiny thing. I'm gonna go delete those quests. I'll just redo it another time. It's not that big of a deal. No, it's all good, Elwood. We'll sort it out. We're gonna. I don't want to make these guys wait another 15, 20 minutes while I'm figuring stuff out. Because I can always do those offline like I've been doing them instead of trying to do it during a stream. It's all good. Because I screwed it up anyway, so it's editing that I have to do, and I don't want to have to do that. I'll be right back. Alright, now we should have a game plan.
Hey,
What's up, man?
yeah, clear your bags out. You get it?
Hello. Hello again. Okay. Bags, I got like 9, like at least 40 to 50 spots.
Yeah, it should be good.
Someone hooked me up with tons of the wilder cloth bags. I think it might have been Maduro's. Serious right now with the ice cream man in the rain. Hilarious.
I have no idea about the battle groups, Elwood. You cannot join guilds cross servers. You can join groups cross servers if you're in the same battle group. So like you could join for dungeons and raids, but you can't actually join the guild. You have to be on the same server for that.
Now, did all of you guys do any of the BFA quest lines?
I think the only one I have still in my journey, in my journal journey is I know it's in here. I gotta find it again.
I do not think I have any of that.
Siege
unless
of
it's something I got by
Borealis.
accident.
That's it. Siege of Borealis, Lady Ashvane's Return. That's the only one I have.
Well, the reason I say that is because if we want to do something like Old Deer, you have to have Voldoon unlocked. Or you have to have at least one of the Horde areas unlocked in the quest line to go to Old Deer. Because as long as you can get over to that continent, then you can just fly there.
Oh, well, I never went over there. I had a quest at one point to talk to the chief of the war battle or whatever, and they were going to send me over, and everyone was like, no, don't worry about it. Just go do side quests. You'll get your ding. So I never actually went over there.
Ah, okay.
But that shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? I should be able to just grab that quest and go over there.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, while you're figuring out what we might want to do, I'll go.
Yeah, let's run All Deer, and if anybody doesn't have that part of the continent unlocked, we'll just unlock it quick. It takes like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll meet you guys in Borealis, I think is what it's called. Can I get there from Val?
Yeah, where are we going here? Borealis.
Yep. Yeah, if you take the portal back to either Stormwind or Orgrimmar, there's going to be a portal there to Borealis.
Yeah, I'll have to find it because it's the only place I can go to. Yep, we're on the Moonguard server. Alright, I gotta figure out which one of these actually goes there.
Let's see, here's an
Dalaran, Jade Forest, Shatrath, Exodar,
Orgrimmar.
Caverns of Time. Borealis, there we go.
Yeah, so Ash, probably what you'll have to do if you've never been into the BFA zones, you'll have to do the War Chief's command quest.
Which I think I have to do as well, because I don't think I've done that quest. Well, I mean, unless we're talking about I might be thinking of a different one. Ignore that.
Yeah, for the Alliance, it's King's Command. It's what they send you, the War Council, and then as the Alliance, that's the part where you break Flynn out of the dungeon.
Oh yeah, I definitely did that forever ago.
What's it called? Borealis? I don't see Borealis in all these portals. As is Zul'Dazar.
Yeah, it's around that area.
In another room or same room as all of them?
There's like 3 rooms. Yeah, there's a few
Okay.
rooms.
Yeah, so in Orgrimmar, there's steps that go down that lead to other portals in that portal area. It should be one of the main ones, though. There's going to be Shadowlands, Veldraken, and probably Borealis. Or, yeah, for you, it'll be, not Borealis, it'll be,
Zuldahar, I think it's his name.
Zul'Dazar, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be the name? Okay.
Yep,
Yeah, I was thinking wrong thing, because I forgot you were on Horde side.
Sorry about that. I wish maybe I better change faction. It seems to be making things all messy. Then I only have an option to be a couple classes. Damn. I mean, races. Or I could just make a new character.
Well met.
But I do like this toy.
Volcultiris. Dorian Atwater.
I believe Atwater's ships were the gold standard while you were serving in my father's guard.
Yeah, there we go.
That was a long time ago, Lord Admiral. But the name does ring a bell. I can help you in your search.
This is not the
What if
quest I
our
want. I gotta figure out how. I don't
mysterious
remember where I got the
shipwreck
quest to
refuses
talk
your
to the.
I have prepared a
Oh yeah,
letter
this
with
place. This is
some
where I
persuasion is required.
grew up.
I suggest you take
There
it
was
with
no.
you.
There's a quest icon on my
Aye,
shoulder that
Lord
says
Admiral.
"Send the fleet,"
Come.
and I'm assuming
We'll
that was
start
the
in
quest I
Stone
wanted.
Song Valley,
No, that's
where
the
we
one
build
that'll
every
send you
ship in the
to,
fleet.
Nazjatar.
Oh, well then I may
Which
already have. Which,
Eventually, if you've never been there, Ren, you gotta go there. That's the one that's where Ashara parts the ocean,
Oh.
and you're like running around on the bottom of the ocean. There's giant shells and
Oh, I might have
crabs
to do
and
that.
stuff.
Well, I
That's where
totally
we-
have that quest.
When next we meet.
Yeah, that's where we would go
By the light,
for
strike belongs to us.
oh, what raid is that? Eternal Palace. That's where that raid is. So this should be the guy that gives you the quest that'll send you over
Kelsey?
to the other.
Or this, or
Wormbane. Yep.
We
Wormbane.
are the sons
Yeah,
and
what's-
daughters.
he's got a plan apparently.
So for you, Ash, once you're in Zul'Dazar, you have to go down to the docks.
Yeah, I'm at the docks. That's where I landed.
Yeah, and the boat that's there at the dock, where Sylvanas is second in command, the hunter guy is. There'll be like a table, the guy standing behind the tables who. If you've never been over, well, actually, for you, no, you can just fly there. Never mind, we're coming to you. So,
Hang on, that
Nathan Blightcaller, Nathanos Blightcaller.
yeah, actually, you're already over where we need to go, so you're fine.
Yeah, I've already done everything there was to do, at least earlier in the game on this boat.
Have a good one.
Was on here plenty.
Yeah, I did Zandalar a couple years ago, I think it was. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I haven't done. I guess it's worth doing the Alliance, huh? That one's
Yeah,
fun.
I liked the
Wow.
Alliance side more than Zandalar. I did. The pirate
Okay.
theme. The pirate theme got me. That was pretty cool. Alright, so this put me on a beach somewhere.
Yeah, let me check where you put you.
God, I forgot how good the music is over on this side, though.
What can I do?
Okay, so it put you in Zuldazar, yep. So we'll just meet up over there. How do you pronounce your name? Laertian? Laertin? Oh, I see you queuing up, but I don't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Just call it Liar.
Liart, okay. Gotcha. Do you have access to any of the zones over in the Horde side?
I'm not sure. This is a boosted character that got boosted to 70, and I don't show any quests available here, so it might have already gave them to me.
Okay, can you talk to this Admiral here? Do you have any options?
None.
Okay, so what you'll have to do, and you can do it pretty quick. Have you leveled, actually you should be able to skip it. Have you ever leveled through BFA before?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then all you'll need to do then is just go back to Stormwind. I'll take you to them. Any of the soldiers that are standing next to the king's boards, like where you can get quests to go into zones, I'll show you.
I'll be right back while you guys do that.
Yeah, I had to do this myself like a couple weeks ago because I totally forgot the only way to get over there is to do this. You just have to do the entrance quest. Yep, so we'll go over here. And this Hero's Herald, does he have a quest?
Yeah, he gave me Tides of War.
Okay, yep. And then accept that. Then you have to attend the meeting up here. And there's like a little this is the entrant or the beginning part of the BFA stuff. There should be, oh yep, you phased. So you just have to listen to them talk, and then eventually like a sailor comes in and you have to like listen to a story, but you can skip the cutscene if you want to. And then they'll say to meet Jaina at the docks. You just have to fly to her at the docks. You can skip the entrance scenario and it'll port you right to Borealis.
Okay, yeah, I've done all this on a different server.
Yeah, yep. So then once you're in Borealis, you just have to talk to what's her name? Talia, Bolvar's daughter. And you have to do her little thing where then she leads you in to talk to the harbor master. And then, yeah, it only takes like 10 minutes. Because since you're over leveled, as soon as you talk to the harbor master guy, and I think they tell you to like pick a zone from the map, you can go to the boat at that point and talk to Wormbane and get one of the quests to infiltrate one of the horde zones.
Oh, it's so different flying old mounts.
Did you talk to Talia? Or does he give you the quest?
Where's she at? I didn't see her.
Did you talk to Jaina at the dock?
Yeah, I skipped the story and got ported here.
Okay, so I think you start out like over here somewhere. Talia should, if not, then just go in over here, and maybe you could get it this way. Like, go past the boat over to where I am. And then inside here. Talk to this guy, Cyrus.
Yeah, this room's empty.
Oh, is it? Talia's not even there? Okay.
No.
So then, yeah, she should be over here then. Wherever you poured it in, after skipping that. I think it was over here somewhere.
This mount works much better in here. Wow.
I love
Speaking
the
of
museums,
pirate
Zandalar.
games, you play that game, I think it was called, Risen 1 and 2, PS4.
I've not played it, no.
No, I'm surprised you didn't run into that. I just randomly bought it and I couldn't even get it going, and I finally tried again, figured it out, and it had a lot of play in it, but a lot of pirate stuff. It's called Risen. The mechanics were a little kooky, but it worked.
When you appeared, did you talk to Talia? She would have been standing like right near you.
Yeah, I didn't see her.
Okay, come down to the lower dock here. Is she down here somewhere? Because I know the first thing she does is you have to come here and talk to the ferry master after you talk to her. So she should be around here somewhere for you.
Here she is.
Yep, so then you just have to go to each of the spots, which is the ferry master, and then she does a slow walk up into the bank. You have to talk to the guy at the bank, who obviously looks like he loves his job.
I need more flight stones. Upgrade the stuff.
Yep, and then up to the inn. Oh, that's funny, there's a guard following you around. Oh, that must be her.
Yeah.
To me, it just looks like a guard. And then the flight master. Then I think you turn in, she says, to talk to Cyrus. And Cyrus is that room where there was nobody in it for you. He should be there now. Yeah, good old Flynn's in here too.
This one impressive view. I really
And
love
I'm
doing
pretty
the
sure
standalone
you have to
quests.
listen to his tale.
So from World of Warcraft in perspective, it's a beautiful, beautiful zone. Like, look down there, that's the city. And then we can pan up over here.
And that should unlock the scouting map. Once that's
And
unlocked,
if you look up the
you should be able
mountain,
to talk
we go
to
up through those
Wormbane.
misty peaks up the road there. We get up there to the temple at the top. It's such a cool zone. Playing it from the Horde side. Do some sightseeing when these guys are doing their stuff. Voila. Barely see the temple down there. The pyramids are for the main city.
Oh, right. Opening the portals. You have a quest for you now?
No.
Okay, did you listen to the guy tell the tale of his friend that got sepsis and all that? Cyrus dude.
Yeah, the quest log says continue by accepting a nation divided in Tiragard Sound.
Oh, that's Talia, isn't it? Yeah, so come back in here. There might have been a step or two I forgot. You don't actually have to do any quests. You just have to be able to.
That was it.
Now try him. Still no?
Still no. But I got a quest to check the scouting map.
Oh, yeah. Do that. That's in that same room. So somebody here on the boat should have something for you. There might be somebody on the boat you have to talk to that'll say, like, talk to Wormbane.
I got it now.
Okay. Yeah, so it'll say, take the quest. I think you turn it in. It says choose a foothold and just select Zuldazar. And then we'll come over here, talk to the Admiral, and set sail. Yeah, so it should be a quest. Zuldazar foothold. Oh, listen to his battle plan.
Yeah, it takes about 90 seconds. I did it a minute ago.
Mm.
And we can meet outside the city and pick Ash up.
Where do we need to land? Over near where Renfail is?
Well,
Don't follow me,
technically, there is a part of Zuldazar that Alliance can get to, but we'll just meet outside the city. If you want to, Voldoon, sorry, not Voldoon.
I was on top of some mountain here.
Yeah, I was over here just doing sightseeing, so don't pay attention to where I'm at.
Yeah, so head. Yeah, head north of Drazara Lore, because we're going into Nazmir is where we're going.
Okay.
Nazmir.
Just go northeast, where you're at right now. Follow my dot if you want.
This feels so slow after Dragon.
Oh, dude, I know. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I don't know. I think they announced the patch date, didn't they? For or at least a timeline for when they're going to be introducing the dragon mounts everywhere. Check my own Discord post.
Yeah, so if you open up the Nazmir map, I think even if you haven't explored it, it still shows like the dungeon and the raid circles.
Not for me.
No? Okay, you're almost right over them.
Heart of
Heart of
Darkness.
Darkness. Yeah, I see him.
Yep, that's where we're going.
All right, I'll
The
hold
under,
here.
The green one.
the Underrot. Ooh, dear.
Old Deer, yep. Titan facility.
Oh, you can see it. Ashby, you can see it on your
there.
map.
What's that?
You can see it on your map.
Yeah.
I'll just follow
Probably
you then.
because I it's on the right corner here. The Temple Heart of Darkness. I jumped in there by accident when I didn't know killed you.
I just pinned it in chat. It's at the very bottom of that
corner.
Oh, I see. Yep, got it. I'll be right back.
Yep, come on down.
All the way somewhere. Oh. Alright. Alright. Sweet. Landed.
Now, I've done all but the final boss here. The final boss has a mechanic that is an instant kill mechanic.
Oh, one of those.
So yeah, so if you're soloing it, you have to cheese it by like standing on roots. But since we have multiple people, we should be able to do it without an issue. What you'll notice though is whatever damage you do to like level 70 mobs, you'll be doing in here, even though legacy loot's gonna be enabled and everything. They never changed it to where you do additional damage. So like if we did a Legion raid, you'd almost one-shot some of those bosses. This is gonna be like, it'll take a minute or two to kill a boss. So most of the bosses will be able to skip a lot of their mechanics just because of how fast we'll kill them compared to like when it was a raid.
All right.
Plus, Ash and I for sure have a battle res each. Monks get a battle res?
No.
Okay. Yeah, the battle res is the intercession.
There it is, yep.
Yeah.
Petition the light.
Yep.
What else do I got? I got this other one, Redemption 2. That one, no.
Yeah,
I cannot be in combat.
Redemption's, yep, out of combat, yep.
Okay. Coming in. I got about 30 minutes, guys, just as an FYI. Chris has got food prepping.
Yeah, we can probably get most of the bosses down. Without exiting, I think this guy's the only way to sell stuff. So if your bags do get full.
Top-notch craftsmanship guaranteed.
So I have it on Mythic, so they're gonna have a crap ton of health. But first guy, we just kill these two tendrils, and then we fight him. And then once he shifts to phase 2, the platform will lower, will go down, and he'll spawn like these ads. We just kill the ads, and then once it's finally at the bottom, then we can start DPSing him again.
Okay.
We'll see.
So kill the tentacles first.
Yep.
Okay.
I need a target. I need to target someone first.
Host detected. Infection commencing. Initiating blood dispersal of target host. Fluid evacuation in progress. Entering.
You made it! Just give me a second. I've accessed some sort of care.
Yeah, much quicker.
Operates this facility.
We're gonna have to wait for this thing to go down now. Hope
Yeah,
we
things get
hope we
smoked
didn't
now.
break it.
I'm surprised they don't like change that, upgrade that stuff so you can't whack it so quick.
Oh, when you're in here solo, it's it takes a while. You may have broken it.
What?
This whole platform goes down and takes you to the rest of the raid. But that happens during like phase 2.
It wasn't even at phase 1 then. Wait.
Yeah, this might be a case where you have to ease up and let them transition phases.
Could be. We can't even get out of the room now, yeah.
Doesn't look like it. Oh, we broke it on the first boss.
I need a target.
Is there any way to get out back to the front door and redo that?
Yeah, that's not working as and just locked.
Yeah, I mean, we'll either have to hearth or we leave the raid and it'll port you after a minute, but it's just gonna port you wherever you're hearthed anyway.
Alright. So, hearthing out. And if we try to come back in and redo it, he's already dead, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what'll happen. I can check real quick. Otherwise, we could just go into the battle of Drazar Allure, which is at the main city.
I will meander that way.
I'm very curious if the Drazar Allure raid, because normally, so the Alliance accesses it at Borealis, and the Horde accesses it in Zuldazar, I believe. I'll show you where the entrance for the other raid is real quick. It's down underneath. Not Siege. That's not it.
It's underneath Borealis?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so if you open up your map, it's the green circle.
Dot? Oh, I remember having this in my journal, and then I canceled it out because we were...
Hero, your timing couldn't
I was
be
already
better.
in Dragonflight.
The torque is fading fast.
I'm gonna check the that other raid real quick.
We headed back to that area, or?
So Ash, if you open up your map, do you have a raid portal there in
Alright.
Drazar lore?
No, I do not. No, no.
Okay, so then you must access it over in Borealis as well.
Dungeons and
Yeah, there's 3 dungeons in this zone.
yeah, I don't have those. Oh, because we have. Nope.
Is it safe
Do
to
you have
summon him here or not?
Just
I
the
wonder if you
blood
can.
quest.
Yeah, will it allow you to summon Ash?
I don't have a
Let me
target.
try.
Stone.
Yep. It has.
Sweet.
Hopefully you don't get smacked dead upon arrival.
I think the guards are far enough away.
Good.
Alright, got a summon coming for you too, Mads.
Okay, so when you go in, I just checked it. You're at the bottom. So,
Oh, so we can go back and check that out?
yeah, we could do this one.
Alright, what's the quickest way to get back from here?
We're going back to the. Oh,
Yeah, we'll have to summon. Unless your recall's up, your hearth. I need to go back over here to the boat.
no.
Can I help you? Farewell.
Brow.
Yeah, so I'm curious about that one though, because the raid is different whether you're Horde or Alliance. That battle for Drazar lore. As Horde, you fight Jaina, and she can drop her water elemental as a mount. I think you can fight her. I think you might be able to fight her as Alliance. I don't know. I never did that raid as Alliance. But you also fight Gnome, the King of the Gnomes. You fight him as Horde in that. As Alliance, we fight the giant gorilla.
Where did this come from? Are we doing the battle for Azeroth? Is that where this came from?
No, that's where we're standing at. We'll need to summon you over here in a minute.
Okay.
We'll have to find a summoning stone. Unless your hearth is up.
Not yet. Nope, 9 minutes.
I burned mine a minute ago, so I figured you'd burned yours as well.
I was like, what's shooting at me? Yep, this ain't my spot. Crap-o-matic 1000.
Oh, it flagged you.
Got it.
Oh, he's here. Hey.
So now what? Just one person fights or something?
Nope. So now this is the
Oh.
bottom. So when he transitions to his second phase, it turns into an elevator and you come down here.
So he's so it's just.
And just so you guys know, our hearth will be up, but if you ever do this solo, to get back out, you got to go to this little teleporter here. It's right here. So we'll go in here and we'll talk to Bronzebeard. Well, somebody can click the console.
Give me a sec, I'll get these
We just have
doors
to kill some
open.
ads here.
What? No! The blasted doors are sealed! Start breaking things till they open!
Specimen removed. Opening decontamination chamber.
Now the second boss.
Tenacity, herald of endless research.
Now,
Mother.
So this is the one where, if she gets to the phase where the floor starts to change, like it'll start to, like sparks come out from the floor, you have to move past that barrier.
Okay.
But I don't think she'll get that far.
Cleansing protocol activated. Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme diseases. System restored. Levels return to secure threshold.
Aye, that did it. This technology isn't all that confusing, if you have a knack for it.
Facility systems compromised.
So when you did this for real, at one point, like the raid would split, and ads would show up, and then half the raid has to fight her by themselves. And
designation.
Nice.
Oh dear. This research facility was designed to contain and study the entity known as Gahoon.
Well, that explains why the blood trolls are working. But why would the Titans keep an old god alive?
Collection of data is imperative to combating the old gods. Gahoon's unique biology potentially holds the answer to eliminating their threat.
Oh, I actually like those pants. Oh, wow.
Did you find the answer?
Negative. Data
anybody need those for transmod?
Alternative research trials are being developed.
That's one nice thing too. If you end up getting something that somebody else can use, you can. Yep. So this is the rest of the raid. We're actually going to go down, and you go in a big circle, and there's like little wings that we're going to clear bosses in, and then we go down in. That opens the middle portion. We fight a boss there, and then we get dropped down in the middle.
Where the specimen may be purged by activating the reorigination drive.
Sounds like a plan. While we're at it, I'll see what other secrets the Titans may have left behind.
So essentially, this is a giant Titan facility that was built as a prison for Gahoon. One of the... I don't know that he's considered an old god. It's possible he might be.
place is pretty impressive looking.
Oh, this is our first wing in through here.
Ugh! What in blazes is that
So,
thing?
this one, we're not going to have to worry about it, but if you ever do this solo, I recommend you don't kill any of the ads on the sides, because what happens is when you're fighting him, he'll run and eat them. If he doesn't have anything to eat, it can enable a mechanic where he's like immune to damage.
I gotta let a cat out real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, never mind. Hang on. We're doing this. I'll let him out after.
I need a target.
You got it.
Alright, I'm gonna stick follow on Garrett real quick. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, there you go.
First console activated. Re-establishing energy matrix.
Yeah, because what happens is, if he transitions throughout the fight, which usually happens when you're in solo, he'll go over and he'll start munching on these, and then these big like blood bubbles show up, like those over there, and they like empower him. Either of you mail wearers need those boots I linked?
Sure, I'll take him.
I'm leather.
And if you notice, once we killed him, that golden beam is shooting. So that's each wing we clear will do that, and that lowers the steps to get into the middle. Yep, see it's still blocked. Once we finish the rest, we'll be able to go down there. We have to keep going around.
Now entering the viral ecology wing. This laboratory contains thousands of the most dangerous viral strains in the known cosmos, alphabetically sorted for ease of access. Alert. Viral containment breach. Contaminated specimen approaching. Risk of infection imminent.
Let's attack that. I can't attack that. Can't attack that target.
Yeah, normally, I don't know if you saw, it spawns like little blood bubbles that target a person. Normally, that person would have to run around while
Champion,
everyone else tries to kill them.
cries out for your aid. Come to Silithus. There's something you need to see.
I got a plate, chest plate if anybody needs it. I can figure out how to link this again.
Yeah, I was wondering how he links stuff too.
Anybody need that sword for transmog? Yeah, I just got that chest actually too.
Sword, where's the sword?
Yeah, Ash, do you need it?
The offhand? No.
That chest piece that Ren linked. If you don't already have it unlocked at the bottom, it'll say in like bluish gray letters.
Okay. Not if someone else needs it or wants it. Oh, where did everybody go? Shoot.
Yeah, just come back out.
To the right.
Yeah, this is certainly way different when you have 4 here. But now, if this was like a normal legacy raid, you'd be doing millions of damage to this stuff. Like if you go back and do a Legion raid, you'll see those numbers.
That's why I don't play with any other group.
Just like a lot of the mechanics from Legion and before, they removed all the like instant death mechanics and stuff like that from the raids if you're in solo.
Oh, this chamber is cool as hell.
Currently contain 50 megabytes of biological data on known life forms throughout the cosmos.
Oh yeah, the containment wing. Yep.
Let's attack. I don't have a target.
That wasn't the boss.
Mr. Krabs. The brain.
Collected data loading.
We got a cutscene.
I've heard stories about the power in the Zoth's minions, but I never thought I'd see one. Honestly, I hope I never do again.
Re-origination drive restored. Vault access granted.
Is it the same graphic as the other one? No, I haven't collected that one. If nobody needs that mail piece, I'll take it, Mads.
Now you get it?
Got another.
I got a leather piece too.
Chest piece.
leather waist.
Hang on, I think you gave me. What's the difference, Mads? Because you had. I saw.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, I think you gave me the wrong
Yeah,
one.
I gave you the wrong one.
I was like, what's the difference? Hang on. There we go. Thank you. Ooh, that actually looks. That looks really cool. I may be changing my look when I get back.
Hmm.
The breastplate and the legs actually look really cool. I don't like the boots too much because they have too much of it flared. How much longer we got, by the way? Don't know if I stick around if I go help Chris cook.
I think we have 2 more bosses.
I could stick around. Finish this one up.
You know, I actually think the gear that we're getting is normal. Even though I have it on Mythic, I think it put us in normal.
Huh.
Oh, we're in normal?
I think so.
That would make more sense.
Let's see, raid difficulty. Yep, Mythic 25 player.
Oh, yeah? No way to tell, huh?
Well, in the upper right hand corner, it doesn't have a skull, it just shows 10. That's normal.
Yeah.
Probably why this is ridiculously easy. But yeah, so these blood weavers, they'll make the other people immune to damage, or they can heal.
To basically just kill them all.
If they live. If they live.
Recognize the ugly on that troll.
I like
Now.
the dialogue.
So up to.
Yep.
Analysis indicates high levels
Yep,
of
you should
corruption.
probably, if you played the
Hypothesis.
Horde side, you'll
Reviewed
recognize that
and
guy
animated the
there
specimen and enhanced it.
through
Further
BFA.
testing required.
That's the guy that stabbed the
So
Troll
he's a
King in the back,
reanimated
so to
corpse?
speak.
Let's put him back in the ground.
There's a lot of goofy characters.
Yep, he was killed, but now he's just reanimated.
I was just looting stuff, so just tell me when to go.
Yeah, we can go.
Do we have to kill him yet? Oh, never mind. Yeah, misunderstood.
Significant threat of contamination beyond this point. Quarantine protocols prevent you from proceeding.
We'll take it from here. Time to put an end.
Oh, there you go, Ren. You can tame blood beasts now.
Yeah. That's
I
really
got another leather.
Those are some freaky looking, different creatures that are all freaky looking.
Can you not wear the leather, Ash?
I don't think so.
Can I? I can't transmog leather.
No,
though,
I
can I? It's
I
only
can
chain.
because I tried to click a bark bloom shoulder pads cosmetic and leather wouldn't let me use it.
Yeah, I can't use leather either. I'm thinking about it. No.
I use leather.
There you go.
Yeah, you want these? Did you see it? How do you link it?
Shift click. Like
You
it-
open your chat. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you were on the right track. You were gonna say the same thing I was.
Yeah, you just open your inventory, then open your chat, like hit enter, and then just shift click it in your inventory. And it'll
Hey,
put it
Amanda,
in
what's
your
up?
Chat window.
New to your channel, viewed your recent video about being a new player at retail. Very well done. Well, thank you. Welcome to the channel.
So the way I do it, B for bags, hit enter, that opens chat window, and shift click it, hit enter. Yep, there you go.
Now, do we eat
So now-
ourselves down in there, or?
Yep. So this is the boss that has the instant kill mechanic. It's gonna be a like purple orb.
Instant kill.
Try to stay away from it if you can. If anybody dies that's not Asherai, we'll be able to battle res you.
Copy that.
Interstitial.
But this is the one, when we get down there, you'll notice like there's roots on kind of like the outskirts of where the boss is. You can solo, you can get away from it by jumping on a root, but you have to time it perfectly because you can't stay there. It follows you. You have to then jump back down.
All right.
You'd have to watch a video. Me explaining it like that's doing it no justice. You'd have to watch a video on it.
How do you give stuff? Just click, or you jump down here?
Yeah, jump down. I may have jumped too soon. Oh, there's the purple orb. I'm right next to it. Shit.
Oh. No, there's the orb. You got it.
Maybe not, but I'm like stuck next to something.
Yeah, you're. Oh. Yeah, you got it.
I can move.
Oh, we got an achievement.
How do you give, you just click stuff and hand it to the person? Give items?
Yeah, you can open up a trade window or drag and drop it on them.
Oh, I didn't know you could drag and drop. That's cool.
Yeah.
Who is it for? Sorry. Alright, okay, let's see here. Drag and drop.
I've got him occupied because I was trading something to him.
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah, that's a cool looking sword.
Oh yeah,
man.
my warrior's gonna be taking that immediately.
And then, this. And that. There you go. That work out? One of the item was locked or something. Did you get the other ones too? Yeah, the bark plume shoulder pads, I guess they're not
I
crated.
think I might go with those new pants.
I'm not sure how I
breastplate.
got
That looks
those.
really
Through
cool.
some Blizzard something. Blizzard cosmetic. I guess I'll have to just sell it. Wait, what do I have? Yeah. Oh wait, can't do that right now.
Yeah, so I can show you real quick.
So on the right is my
There's
current.
some male hands.
If
Anyone
you're
needs
in
that?
there,
On the left would
in
be
here
the new
solo,
BP and
it's
legs.
the where's the root? Let me find it and then I'll show you.
What's the point of doing this solo? Is it more difficulty? You get something you're looking for?
No, so like all this loot we're getting, you would get all of that amount of loot on your own.
Okay.
So you have more.
Okay.
Yeah, you have more chance to get more transmogs.
So
but
you'd
what
want
you-
to take it on easy anyway at that point, or is there?
Well, you
What do
you
you
can,
solo,
but
normal?
yeah, you can do this on Mythic solo. But like
Woo!
when that orb would show up, you'd have to jump up here, like at an angle. So if the orb was here, you'd have to run over here, jump up here, and as soon as the orb gets near you, you'd have to jump at an angle this way, because it's fast. It follows you fast.
Oh yeah, it got me immediately. All right, guys, I gotta run. I gotta go do barbecue stuff with Chris. So I'll catch you guys later.
Enjoy, man.
All right,
Catch
man.
you soon.